Hey guys, welcome to the He Said, She Said podcast. My name's Travis. I used to be normal, and then I sucked a dick.
You're such a liar. You were never normal.
You're right. I'm Travis.
Hi, I'm Erica, and I'm the she said part of that intro. And I've never wanted to be normal, but I have sucked dick as well.
Yeah.
Because those two apparently go hand in hand.
Being normal and sucking dick.
Good pastimes.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've been off for about 3 weeks.
Yeah,
And
a
it
lot
kinda
of
sucks.
stuff
A lot of stuff has happened.
just gotten in the way.
Um,
Life.
a lot of people don't know this. Some of you do. That we lost my cat Avalon a couple months ago, and then it wasn't about 2 weeks ago we lost the other two, Festus and Johanna. It was kind of like a domino effect. But then we got 3 new cats. Two of them.
3?
3, yeah.
I got 2.
No, I got 3. We have Avery, and then we have 2 black cats. One black cat with like white paws, but then the other one is a pure black cat. We named them Mikey and Jade. Mikey Angelo and Jade Elizabeth.
Who named them?
I kind of had a hand in naming them because Mom and JR were stumped. So, but they all get along. But you want to know what's weird? Like, completely weird. Okay, so Avery is taking on the characteristics of Avalon. Like, completely. Jade has taken on the diva antics that Johanna used to do. And then Mikey is weird, if not a little more weird than Festus. Like, Mikey takes on the characteristics of Festus, except for Festus never tried eating paint off the walls. Mikey tries that. So, and we kind of had a scare with Avery yesterday because I usually keep all my medicine on the kitchen table because it's easier for me to get to. I just plop it in my hand and take it, Well, Avery decided he was going to get on the kitchen table, and he knocked my medicine box over. And I heard it, and so here I am trying to sweep it up. I didn't know that he got hold of a metformin pill. So he swallowed it, and then his poop turned into water. But it didn't seem like it affected him much because he still ate and he still drank. And I told Mom, I was like, metformin will make you hungry. So, we really don't have to worry about his blood sugar dropping because as soon as he gets hungry, he's going to eat. And that's going to jump his blood sugar back up. So as long as we can get through the liquidy poops, I think we're going to be fine.
Mess everywhere?
Yeah, like Mom was holding him, petting him, and he just shit all over her arms.
Oh no!
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god.
But it seems like he's come out of it. His shit has solidified a little bit. Solidified. His shit has solidified a little bit. So, he doesn't seem like he's affected. He's still the normal Avery that we've come to know. He's got he and Jade have a habit though of getting underneath my feet when I'm in the kitchen because they want my attention, and then I'll trip over them, and it's not fun. Mm-hmm. But Jade is used to being an outdoor cat, so transitioning her from outdoor to indoor has been hell.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch when you open doors so she don't just slip out.
She'll get in the window and she'll meow non-stop. And it's like, oh my god. But we're coping with it. But I wouldn't trade them. I wouldn't trade the second generation for the world. It's just weird how they've taken on the characteristics of the first generation.
I think that's cool as hell, actually.
I think it's cool as hell. But
I love animals and their quirkiness like that. I think it's cool.
And it's I have a weird theory, a weird philosophy. I think animals Okay, it sounds crazy, but then to some pet owners it doesn't. I think animals have a way of communicating with each other that are definitely above our understanding. Because I think what happened. Here's what I think happened. Avalon knew he was on his way out. And so I think he made a pact with Festus to get us through his death. And Festus did that. He did his thing. And then Avalon's probably told him after they get through it, and if you need to grieve me since we're best friends, go ahead. And then what happened was one day Festus just grieved himself into a heart attack. And then Johanna, being Festus's sister, she a few days later grieved herself to death. So it was kind of like a domino effect, although the first 6 second dominoes were a little delayed. But, you know, I'm thankful for Festus for getting us through Avalon's death. You know. But, yeah, so we have 3 new cats, and we love them. They're weird, but we love them. What's going on with you, Erica?
Well, speaking along the line of animals, I guess I'll, I don't know if my listeners know my dog Angel. She's going to be turning 14 on New Year's. She's a New Year's Day baby. She was born New Year's Day, so she's showing signs of just being plain old. Her hips are going out. She's blind. She's deaf. She'll only respond if you're right there in front of her, pretty much. It's getting kind of scary because I feel it's gonna be soon. You know.
Yeah.
Well, my nephew used to have a little. What kind of dog is it?
Chihuahua?
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian.
And it was cute as hell. I loved the dog, but...
Because hell is cute.
You're talking to me. And, yeah, sure. But with
she
the
wants
dog
to pinch
here,
Satan's cheeks.
and have a tea party. But I mean, my sister couldn't afford him. Now I want to call him a Chihuahua.
Pomeranian.
And they ended up getting rid of her, but it turned out to be a good thing because with Angel being on her way out as well, she was bugged to hell by that little dog. The little dog was hyper and jumping all over her, trying to like irritate her. Angel is set in her ways. This is her house. This is her domain, and she just wants to chill and bide her time with the humans that she loves. And I want her to go out not stressed. So I'm kind of grateful that dog is not here, even though I really liked Elsa was the name of that dog. But Dad said he would buy KJ another dog.
Okay.
And I'm going to request that it's after, I think he even said he's going to request till it's after Angel passes. Because I don't want my baby to be stressed any more than she has to.
Yeah.
Just one that'll shorten her life, and I want her around as long as she can.
Right.
But bottom line, this has been her house, and she's used to no one else but her. And I don't want anyone else infringing on my baby's area. So, you know.
You're in my bubble, and it's about to bust.
And then all hell breaks loose. So it's something to kind of, I mean, I don't want to say look forward to after Angel passes because we get a new dog. But at the same time, I like how it's planned this way because, you know, I think that's the right way. But other than that, I got a new car.
Oh,
finally.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to see it because it's dark outside.
Yeah, well, we're hanging Thursday.
Oh. Yeah, we are.
So, yeah, I got really lucky with this car. I have no idea how, but a Mitsubishi dealership in Bloomington let me give only $200 down, and they took my old car from me as a down payment. And it's not a bad payment a month. I'm going to be able to afford it. Change some financials around a little bit, but
yeah,
it's the first car I've had that's been a 2000 in the past, like, I don't even know how many years. I went from a 98 before that, and then an 85 Dodge, and now I finally have a 2008 what's it called?
PT Cruiser?
Yeah, that PT Cruiser. Everything works, Travis. I have cruise. The air works. The heat works. I mean, it has windows that all roll up and down. Like, this isn't ghetto at all. This is legit nice stuff. Like, I've always been the one that had, like, something not working right. And so, I don't think I've had air conditioning that worked in the past 2 or 3 cars that I've had. I don't know, man. Like, I hadn't had cruise in the past 2 or 3 cars that I've had. I forgot how to work cruise there for a long time. So I gotta relearn some of the fancy shit. I don't understand. I mean, the radio works. It has a sunroof, heated seats. Oh my god, I'm excited.
The radio works. Does it have like an auxiliary cord?
No, but it has a CD player.
Okay.
I haven't tried that yet. Usually they don't work for me. So
CD players.
I may spoke too soon. Maybe not everything works. I'm gonna have to try that out tomorrow morning.
You need to get satellite radio then.
Okay.
Oh
well,
no, you don't have. Never mind.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, never mind. You wouldn't because you don't have an auxiliary port.
Unless it's hiding somewhere. Maybe it's just hiding and I have to find it. I don't.
Does it have Bluetooth?
Probably
Your radio?
not.
No.
Probably not.
Okay.
No.
Damn. So there's no transporting your tunes from your phone to your car.
No, unfortunately not.
Oh
But
well.
it's still a 2008. That's a lot better than anything 90 and, or, you know. I'm moving up in the world. The guy from the dealership even congratulated me on my being back in the 2000s club. Because I told him that I haven't seen a car that's made over in the 2000s for several years now. He's like, you're improving so much. Good job for you. I'm like, yeah.
We need to hook up on that dealership because I'm thinking about trading mine off. So.
Yeah, it was a really, and actually it's a cool program because he says that it's only a 3-year loan.
Okay.
So for a decent payment in a 3-year, that's really good. Plus, how well they worked with me on down payment because I didn't have anything really.
Yeah.
But in the next couple years, if I'll keep on payments and everything, I get put into a brand new car for the same payment. My payment won't go up or anything, and I can drive a brand new car off the lot after I get these payments put through.
That's cool.
I think that's badass because usually payments would skyrocket with a brand new car,
Right.
Despite what you've done in the past, but
Right.
and I have really bad credit, people, like super super bad credit. So, can I name drop the actual name of it, or do I have to? I don't know how that works.
Go ahead.
It's O'Brien Mitsubishi in Bloomington.
O'Brien Mitsubishi.
Yes.
Okay.
They were really good. So yeah, I have one thing off my checklist for everything. I'm
Woohoo!
still working on jobs. I should find out if I get this other job tomorrow.
Okay.
So cross your fingers on that. I got my guard up. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but you never know. Maybe next week I'll tell you my whole life's different. Who knows?
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh my God, what?
We have somebody to call out.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Mr. Jamie Leigh. I mentioned him before on this podcast, and he was like, "Oh, am I just Thor's ex? Is that all I am?"
Oh yeah.
No, you're a good friend of mine, but he and his boyfriend have a new podcast out called Everything is Awful. Basically, they talk about gay relationships and whatever the hell else they talked about. And I listened to their first episode, and it was good, but I noticed something. I noticed something very familiar in what they did.
What'd they do?
Their formula for their intros are the same formula we use for ours.
I have two different sides to this coin, I want to say. You dirty dogs. That's one side. But the second one is, imitation is flattery. So, thanks, guys.
Well, it's not like ours was originally either. We stole ours from YouTube.
From what?
From YouTube. You should check it out. It's Trixie Mattel and Katya. They talk about whatever they want because it's their show, not yours. Yeah.
Hey, like, that's bottom line right there.
I talked to Jamie about it. I was poking fun at him about it, and he's like, "Well, that's where we got ours from too." I'm like, "Well, I guess, good thing, good minds think alike." But I'm still gonna say they stole it from us.
Yeah.
They stole it from us. But if you're listening to this, actually go ahead and check out Everything is Awful by Jamie Leigh. And I don't know his boyfriend's name, but it's a really good show, especially if you're interested in homosexual relationships and foul language and games and all that other jazz. It's pretty well put together. So they just released their first episode this week. So
what days do they release it on? A certain day, or is it random?
like 6 days ago. So I think they released theirs on Mondays. Because we're recording this on Sunday. I think so.
Yes, today is Sunday. You're right on that.
I was going to say, I've done a lot of drugs since then.
You haven't shared, you asshole.
No, I'm greedy with my drugs.
I know.
Except for the cat when he wants to eat one of my metformins.
You had to steal that bitch. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You weren't going to share it with him?
No, I wasn't. But, yeah, at least he didn't die, thank God. That would be harsh. I lost a fourth cat.
That would be horrible. I'm really hoping.
Then honestly, I would be like, I'm getting rid of the other two cats because I just can't keep any cats.
Yeah, that would be bad.
But anyway, we didn't really come into this episode thinking of anything to talk about.
I do have something. I have not a story, but it's a first time of ever having to deal with this kind of awkward situation.
Oh.
It was awkward for me.
Okay.
It was probably awkward for him as well.
Oh.
But I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe other people have experienced this, but I've never had to deal with it.
Okay.
I'm on a pool league, right? And
Okay.
one of the girls on my pool league, she's okay. I mean, for being only seeing her once a week, I mean, she's a little younger than me, and she's okay. Not someone I would hang out with all the time, but we get along, right?
Yeah.
So I was at pool last week, and one of my friends with benefits walks in.
Oh.
That not anymore. I'm not friends with benefits anymore with him, but
Okay.
he was one that we several times just randomly would hook up or whatever, and it ends up.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. There isn't really. But he ended up being one of my that teammate I was talking to you about, her boyfriend. So I didn't really know this. I didn't really do anything stupid. I've never been in that situation where
Awkward.
I mean, we don't really talk a lot nowadays because honestly, this is the same guy I was just like in a screaming match with my friend, and we were fighting, and I was all upset. I'm walking out the door of the party, and he's trying to like get me to be with him. And I'm like, do you see the tears running down my face? Do you see how pissed off I am? You really think that like right now is the time to ask me to fuck? No, go away. And since then, I haven't really talked to him very much, but
Getting your dick sucked is best when the girl's crying.
yeah, right. So I guess that's not saying much about her boyfriend, really, but it was just very awkward. He was only there for like the first hour or two, but it was enough for me to realize I had never been in a situation like that. Usually, once this is gonna sound bad. Once I'm with someone, I really don't ever talk to them again.
Right.
That makes me sound bad, but I don't know. Have you been in a situation like that? Am I making it a bigger deal than it is? Because
No. It's very awkward. It is.
And it's not like I looked over to her and say, "Hey, I used to fuck your boyfriend." I didn't do that, of course, because who would do that?
Were they dating when he was fucking you?
I don't know if he was dating anyone or not. I know they weren't. They had only been together for the last month or two, and me and him hadn't been together for probably almost a year now. So, not that girl.
Okay.
But I don't know if he was with anyone else at the time or not.
Yeah, it's awkward because I'm not going to out his name, but you know who I'm talking about. It's awkward when you see you're at Walmart and you're doing shopping, and one of your former friends with benefits waves at you, and he's got his wife standing next to him. And then it's kind of like, hi, yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Oh, how do you know him, honey? What's the story with this meeting? We play golf together.
We used to go to school together. He was a nerd in school, but now I think he's cool.
We've matured enough and grown. We've grown up since then, you know.
We've really grown up since then.
Wow.
But this is the guy that I had been messing with up until I found out he got married. Then it was kind of awkward, but, you know, he basically cheated on his fiance with me, and I didn't know. I didn't even know he had a fiance.
See, you get in those situations. Every guy I've been with has been single. I mean, to my knowledge, I guess I should say. Nowadays, who knows?
Yeah.
But every girl that I've been with has always been taken.
Weird.
How weird is that?
Weird.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just confused. Maybe I need to not. I don't know.
See, I've only been with one married man, but my excuse was his wife had ran off. So they were already getting divorced.
Well, yeah, and with my girls, with the girls that it was always a story. Like either both of them swang that way and it wasn't an issue. That was a weird one. Or like it was rearranged because their husbands were never there. You know, so
Right.
It was either I don't know, like it was three people. Yeah, 3 girls.
That reminds me of something I heard on the radio this week. There was a caller into, of course, Erica and I love Elvis Duran in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught this one, but this lady called in and said that, you know, her parents came out to her as swingers. And so I was like, okay, if that's your lifestyle, great. Well, then they took it one step further and invited her and her boyfriend into one of their swinging parties. No. And it's like, yeah, no. Let's not do that. No.
It's like stopped at acceptance.
Right. You know, it's like, please tell me you declined the invitation. She's like, no, we went. We weren't going to do anything because it weirds my boyfriend out, but we went to check it out.
Wait. Okay, okay, maybe I don't know. What happens?
It's basically a bunch of couples.
This?
It's basically a bunch of couples and singles who have an orgy.
Okay, and she only found this weird, or she was only hesitant because her boyfriend was weirded out? And it was her parents?
I don't know. I don't know if that was really the case, but
or the apple really didn't fall that far.
Here's the fun part. The dad introduces the couple and says, "Oh, we have a new couple that's joining us. Please welcome my Pookie and her boyfriend." Like, made it clear that was his daughter and her boyfriend.
Did he really call her Pookie?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Incest is not right. I just need to say that. Also, is calling her Pookie just made it even creepier. So, y'all fucked up and need Jesus in your life.
Well,
I don't believe in Jesus, but you need Jesus in your life.
They didn't do anything. The daughter and the boyfriend didn't do anything. But what really weirded the boyfriend out was there was this 70-year-old woman who was wearing nothing but a trench coat and socks. chasing him around, like wanting him. And that was when he was like, yeah, we need to leave.
This needs to be a sitcom. It so does.
On HBO only.
So I would still watch it. It's so funny.
It's funny, but creepy.
It is, but that's gold. TV magic right there. Story of my, not my life, but their life.
The story of my life when I get invited to my parents' sex parties.
No.
Ew, I couldn't imagine my parents having sex parties.
The assholes at my job tried to like scar me for life with it wasn't a story, it was just a comment pretty much saying, have you ever thought about when your mom ever came to kiss you goodnight, do you think that she was blowing your dad off just an hour before that or something like that?
Ew.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all are fucked up. Like, why would you want to put that in my head?
Ew.
And two, I know for a fact they haven't been sexually active for a long time, so it's quite okay with me right now. I'm not freaked out. But, yeah, that's gross.
I wouldn't want to know that about my parents, whether they're sexually active or not.
Well, they sleep in separate rooms, so it's kind of common knowledge.
Okay. Weird, but alright.
Weird that they sleep in separate rooms, or weird that I know that they're not active?
Weird that you know they're not active. Well, you know what? If we're going to talk about Jerry Springer stories, I had an aunt one time who left my uncle for my grandpa. So, I mean, yeah, figure that one out.
Wait, on different sides of the family, or so it was her dad?
She left my uncle for his dad.
Oh, for his dad.
Yeah.
Really?
Left my uncle for my grandpa. Keeping it in the family.
Sharing is caring. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Sharing is not caring at that point. Sharing is disgusting.
Incest is wrong. I have to say it again. That's going to be the title of this.
How could you even think about doing anything sexually with her? It's like, you're sleeping with her, but, you know, she was married to your son, so technically you're sleeping with your son, too. It's like,
Ew.
oh.
Well, yeah. And
like, what? No.
I can't. I just can't think about that. I don't understand people, to be honest. Wow, all of this out of just my one little story of an awkward situation. We came here. Welcome to the show, people. So glad you could see our fucked up brains.
But I will say, knock on phone, tap on phone, that I've never been caught. Nobody's ever walked in on me. So thank the Lord.
Yeah. Never really had to worry about it, really.
Really?
No. Well, because, to be honest... Well, okay, never mind. Most of my interactions are outside. Because they're really, like, spontaneous, like...
Yeah.
Back alley at a bar.
Yeah.
A couple times I've done that. Jinx Fest once, you know. Stuff like that. Just because I'm pretty much shit-faced drunk and up for anything. So,
yeah.
Whatever. But... there was one time we were outside of one of my friend's house, and it was just getting good, and one of my friend's boyfriends came and was trying to tell the guy I was with his ride's here, and so we kind of were interrupted there, and he was pissed. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like doing that in my backyard?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know. Technically, it wasn't your yard. It was your neighbor's yard, but whatever." So, yeah, I couldn't go there for a while. But other than that, I haven't been, like, walked in on anyone else's, like, significant other or anything.
I could say that I walked in on you, but I was already in the room before you guys got in there.
Yeah. So still sorry about that.
I'm sorry because I thought, because see, when I stayed the night at Justin's house that night, okay, I thought the couch was in the other room, so I was perfectly okay with sleeping on the couch. But when I found the couch in Sean's room, I knew there was going to be a problem. I knew it. But here's the thing, and no disrespect to Kevin, or not Kevin, but no disrespect to Kenneth, but it was either me on that couch or Kenneth on that couch. And I think the lesser of the two evils was the one that was on that couch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been, I don't know, it was not ideal for anyone involved, really, because you're my brother, Travis. That was just, it was, I'm sorry.
Hey, but hang on. To my credit, and you have to give me credit for this, I didn't interrupt you guys. I just laid there with earbuds on, trying to ignore you.
At least you had earbuds. That's good. When I lived in New York, I lived with a gay couple.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. And we were in one room. Thank God we had two separate, air mattresses. Mm-hmm. But one room, I should say, 3 humans and 2 dogs in one big room.
Yeah.
It was like an abandoned house that his uncle owned, so, we had reign of the rest of the house, but,
So basically,
really.
You guys were squatters.
Pretty much, but we knew the owner of the house, so it wasn't, illegal or anything, and we had permission to be there. But, they didn't care if I was in the room every night. So I learned, that's actually why I can't sleep without music on anymore. Every night I have to have music playing on my laptop or I can't go to sleep. Because I had to fall asleep with my earbuds in. Because they would do shit no matter what time of day it was, if I had to work the next morning, they'd be right next to me in their air mattress doing whatever the hell they wanted. And I didn't want to hear it, so I'm sorry. See, I know how you feel. So
was there a living room or something? Was the whole thing one big room or?
It was a house they were remodeling. So yeah, it had a living room and a kitchen, but nothing was functional. There was no furniture in there at all.
Oh no.
Just what we brought with us, and his uncle and aunt supplied 2 air mattresses, thank God, so we didn't have to sleep on the floor. But we really only had permission to reside in one room because they were trying to rent out the rooms.
Oh.
Which doesn't make sense because nothing was working in the house anyway except for the electricity. Yeah. There wasn't really even hot water. Really, it was not very. Yeah, I lived there for 2.5 months in this condition, and you wonder why I lost so much weight there. We didn't have.
So this is all luxury to you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I will take this over. It wasn't. I learned a lot about myself. A lot about myself and my roommates. So.
I bet.
But, I don't know where I was going with that after that, but, yeah, we really only had permission for that one room, and thank God it was the biggest room, because they tried to get us in the small room that was about this size for all of us, and I'm like, there's no way in hell we could fit 1 bed in here, let alone 2. I'm not sharing a bed with them, and we have 2 dogs.
Yeah.
But the family was accommodating more than they should have been because they didn't even know I was coming to New York with them. I thought that they knew, and I got there, and his uncle's like, I thought it was just you and your husband, not you, your husband, 2 dogs, and an extra person. So it was awkward. So yeah, it was crazy.
Mm.
I actually wish that I could go back, not to those circumstances per se, but I would like to go back. I liked it there.
Yeah.
Besides the drama at the end, but whatever.
All right. Well, I think that's a good stopping point.
Yeah, it was a dead.
Covered a lot.
Yeah, we did.
All right. I'm Travis.
Hi, I'm Erica.
And this was the He Said, She Said podcast. Tune in next week where we'll try to tackle some wolves while we're naked.
Sounds like a good time to me.
See you later.